Son of a bitch. Well, what the fuck?
Look, here's my point again. I love talking about obviously it's a new family or whatever, but my bigger point is humans interact in the same way. I'm in a relationship with it. You got a girlfriend, boyfriend, I just get the therapist. The therapist. I don't know this is over there. Why don't you see how this relationship is around?
Son of a bitch. Yes.
It sort of installs things in men. Well, if a lot of women were accountable, a lot of women love men who do cheat. A lot of women date men who are cheaters. You know, to put it all on men is shows a lack of accountability. Doesn't really know like a man who can do validation, is going through so many women, the amount of women who date like that and date
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, dude. say hello. What's up? Fuck. Don't worry, I got unlimited quarters.
So this woman is telling us as well that you have no control over yourself, you don't keep it here. You have to ask yourself, as one of mine, you have no control over yourself. I don't think that has
You want me to play another game? Son of, yo, I used my bomb. Don't worry, I got a lot of quarters. Isn't that awesome when you're like a kid and you can play all of the old arcade games you could never afford as a child? Oh, yo, that shit landed right on top of my head, man. Let's see what we got here. What do we get? That guy looks like Hitler. Yo, I just... Okay, I get it. Ah! There we go, motherfucker. You like me now? You like daddy? I'm your daddy. Oh shit.
Like go through life single, but if you do fall in love, just like
what the fuck is this? Oh shit. Oh.
it is not happening.
Fucker. Let's play another game.
What's that rhythm? And then you come back, every single man.
Resident Evil Requiem just got a ton of new details revealed about the game from the Capcom website, including new information about the game's story, the main character, locations, gameplay, and more. We also have an insider that confirms that Leon will indeed be a playable character in the game. We have lots to cover, guys, so check the video chapters and let's get started. So jumping straight into the details.
Who the fuck is this? Oh, Eddie, I remember Eddie.
This and I quote, Requiem for the Dead, Nightmare for the Living. Resident Evil Requiem is the 9th title in the mainline Resident Evil series. Prepare to escape death in a heart-stopping experience that will chill you to your core. A new era of survival begins in 2026. Technological advancements combined with the development team's depth of experience combined in a story with rich characters and gameplay that's more immersive than ever before. They then gave us some details about the game's story and said this, everything is set in motion when a body, the victim of an unidentifiable disease, is discovered in an abandoned hotel. FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is assigned to the case, but the crime scene is at the very same hotel where her mother died 8 years ago. Grace returns to the case and works her way onto the scene, but this one case leads to uncovering the hidden truth behind the outbreak in Raccoon City, the biological disaster that shook the world. We look through the Requiem that finally brings the minds of the abhorrent disaster to us. This brings us to Grace Ashcroft herself, and it says, an intelligence analyst for the FBI who demonstrates intense focus and insight, beyond reasoning and analysis. Her mother's death shook her to the soul, being an introvert who immerses herself in work. so she heads to the abandoned hotel alone to investigate Miss Stanley's death. We also have new screenshots and images of Grace Ashcroft, some of them were from the trailer. I have to say, they absolutely crushed her with the design of Grace Ashcroft. I was a bit concerned that they didn't have like Leon as the main character like Cody. But according to a leaker, Leon will be a playable character, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. First, let's go over some details we have from Koichi Nakanishi, the game director on Resident Evil Requiem. Well, he recently was in an interview with PC Gamer and he had this to say in regards to Grace Ashcroft being the main character. So PC Gamer said in a private message that was sent to Resident Evil ambassadors, Nakanishi, translated by YouTuber Neon Slice, was adamant that Grace Ashcroft and not Leon would be Requiem's main character. Which that message said this in that quote, Grace will take the center stage and her story packed with fresh twists and surprises.
I'm gonna have to play the regular one.
Deeply connected to the larger Resident Evil universe. Grace Ashcroft is the daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft, a reporter who was playable in the wildly forgotten Resident Evil Outbreak from 2003, but who was also mentioned once or twice in RE7. Alyssa was killed during the investigation of the Wrenwood Hotel, which took place in the universe in the year 2016, roughly 8 years before RE Requiem takes place. And the trailer definitely focuses on Grace and her fascination with the site of her mother's murder, and the footage seems to suggest that she would be the main character, but many fans aren't convinced. But more on that in just a bit. Let's go onto the website and continue. So in the location section, they said, return once again to the city of the disaster and despair. We will be returning to Raccoon City, a Midwestern city in the United States, and the headquarters for the former global pharmaceutical company Umbrella. In the face of the zombie outbreak in 1998, the government approved a sterilization operation, a missile strike on the city in an attempt to quickly bring the situation under control. But this was swiftly covered up.
Say hi. What's up, buddy? How's it going, pal?
But they said it experienced the series' classic survival horror through combat, investigations, puzzles, and resource management. Gameplay allows you to freely switch between first and third-person views to face the horror in a way that suits your playstyle. So as the leaks have mentioned, we will be able to go from first person to third person.
That's right, bitch. How you like me now? You like me? I'm your daddy. You like daddy?
Where you can switch between first and third person. So jumping into the playable character situation, we have Grace, who will be the main character of the game. According to several inside reports floating around, Grace will not be the only playable character in RE9, and the other playable character, or possibly main character, will be none other than Leon Kennedy. And while this may be a bit of a stretch, as it seems like Leon isn't in the trailer, but I think that's just a bit of misdirection. I think he probably was, but they're deliberately hiding it. He's actually been hidden a few times throughout clever ways. It really seems to suggest that Capcom is holding on his big reveal until the next trailer. The first little hint is during the brief shot where you can see the front of Raccoon City Police Department. You actually see what looks to be Leon's Jeep parked out front. Sure, it's all busted up for obvious reasons, but it's unmistakably his Jeep. And since it's parked out in front of his old workplace, it definitely seems like an intentional
We're turning up the heat with 4 slams for under $10 at Denny's. More sun, more slams, 4 good meals for under 10. Look for everyone this summer. 4 slams for under $10.
By Capcom. Another little hint in the trailer is during one sequence there's a picture on the wall of a man who really looks like Leon, but perhaps the biggest hint that Leon is in the game is actually not in the trailer but online. The voice actor who's been providing the voice of Leon Kennedy since the RE2 remake has recently updated his resume on his website to list a AAA video game that he couldn't disclose the name of without using NDA. But again, all of these hints are being spotted alongside the fact that gaming insiders like Gus Fallon have flat out said that Leon Kennedy is going to be one of the main characters in this game. Gus Fallon seemed to point to Leon being a major player in the story, and potentially one of the playable characters. But Capcom is intentionally holding out that reveal, most likely for hype reasons, like what better way to show off a new trailer than to show off Leon? Like, I can't wait for that trailer to happen. So we have little teasers and hints throughout the trailer. We have Leon's voice actor working on a secret project, and we also have gaming insiders saying, like, just straight up that Leon is the main character. So if I had to guess, I would say that we're probably due for another RE9 trailer at the end of the year, and that's most likely where Capcom is going to drop the big Leon ban. And also Westbound Greg points out that the voice of the character who says we need to keep our voices down is being provided by actress Nicole Tompkins, but he's not sure who the character actually is. And Nicole Tompkins previously voiced Jill in Arthur remake, so she's no stranger to the franchise. So could this be an indication that Jill is actually coming back somehow? I've always thought that Jill was one of the more underrated Resident Evil protagonists, so I'd be totally down to get some more of her story in this game. Now, following each other breakdown, Duskar stated that he stands by what he said in the past about Grace not actually being the main character in our Requiem, and that it's going to be Leon's story more than anything else.
That's right.
Sure, Grace will be a main character, and the player will control her for a significant portion of the game, but Leon is ultimately going to be the star of the show, and once Capcom finally reveals that, it's going to turn the first trailer on its head a bit. And interestingly enough, Duskarum also says that he thinks this game is going to have multiple primary locations for gameplay.
What's up, Rick Raw?
Just Rinwood
Ross
Hotel
or
and
Roar?
the ruins of Raccoon City.
How's it going, pal?
The structure will be heavily inspired by the original Resident Evil, so there will be multiple hubs eventually around the map. And
You got any questions?
With the hotel in Raccoon City being the two hubs, and you'll have two perspectives.
Are you in New York City or are you in Dallas? Pretty good. Are you in New York or Dallas? Oh, you're in Jamaica, Queens, or Jamaica, the island?
That focuses on his sections. But then again, I might be entirely
Like
wrong.
Jamaica, the country, or Jamaica, Queens?
But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now this brings us to our first hands-on gameplay demo that's behind closed doors. And it revealed a ton of details. This is coming from PC Gamer.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Jamaica, Queens. All right, cool. That's cool. Is it hot over there? I wanted to visit one day because I like islands. I like tropical weather. Okay. Are there a lot of bugs, like bugs out there? Okay, I understand that. Yeah, it's probably humid out there, right? How's the market for like jobs? Or like, is it sustainable living there? Ow. When I used to live in New York, there were a lot of Jamaicans, Haitians, and Trinidad, and Guyanese people too. Okay, that's all right. You're 14. Oh my God. Well, I guess we better keep it PG-13. Guess we won't be able to curse or say anything bad. You like the game I'm playing?
This game looks like it's about to be absolutely insane. Hopefully we get Leon Kennedy's return.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, good. You want to see another game, or you want me to keep playing this game? Whoa! Whoa! Look at that. Okay.
Connectivity through Spectrum is vital. Provides us with a lot. Yo, what is going on, guys? What is
Ah.
from the modern king about a female trucker who fails at being
No, you son of a bitch. Ah.
Let's get into it. When I'm making her food and then remember I don't.
All right, let's get serious.
You'll give your body to these men without a ring, but you won't cook them a meal. Body count 28, meals per 0. That's an insane KD. Call your father and
Yes, I got him. What do you think?
This is the same kind of woman who would destroy his computer if he ever wants to have a few hours to game in peace. I remember you spent 13 hours a week.
So, I just gave you $1,300 for the rent. Like, what do you mean? You spent $1,300 on the rent and the weed?
Oh shit.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh.
I got no money to pay the rent and the weed. You gotta be kidding.
Son of a bitch. Yes, I got him. I got him fucking good because I'm his daddy.
Money on a wig is kind of disturbing, but one has to wonder what kind of a wig does $1,300 buy?
What? Look at his head.
Many women choose the most inappropriate.
Oh no!
He's just trying to help her out, and you know she blames him.
Oh! Oh my god, I fell into lava. That's horrible. That's gotta hurt, by the way. Oh, they ain't gonna show that. Yeah, I kind of got it. I get it. Yeah, I fell on lava. Of course I'm gonna lose.
It doesn't matter if she can tell him a lie about her mission.
I beat it.
Because if he knew her body count, he would never even consider walking down that aisle in the first place.
Steve, this whole thing, we don't need it. Will it be okay? We're generally going to split that money.
I am going to split this. That's 50,000. I'm just, it's unbelievable. I'm very, very happy to go on with
You were telling
50,000.
me you're going to split.
If I still left you, every single person there would run away and lose.
There's no way I could. I mean, everyone who knew me would just be disgusted if I stole it.
When people watch this, they're not going to believe it.
If there is one rule that men have learned, it's to never trust a modern woman when money is involved. So in other words, never trust a modern woman.
Please.
Look you with me, sir. Look straight at me and tell you I'm going to split. I swear down here, I'm going to split. Okay. This is serious. This Sarah, Steve,
Oh!
with the split, with the steel going on.
Oh, dude, he just got.
We're going on the 50 grand issue. I promise you that.
Ah! Son of a bitch.
Project calls for Zen freely on Flipgrid and seamlessly move to Studio. Intuit takes over. With Studio, built for the working creator.
Oh, you saw that? You saw that? Bam! Look at that! Look at that! Boom! Boom! That's right. Pretty boy. Say the boy! Say the boy! Oh! Oh!
PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series revealed that some Gateway Jeff Keighley said Resident Evil Requiem marks a quote bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay. Expect high-stakes cinematic action on a tough survival world. The movie trailer appears to confirm a destroyed Raccoon City, which was nuked at the end of Resident Evil 3. Spoilers, sorry if I ruined the end of that 1999 game for anyone. We see shots of the city that
Boom! 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 I beat you, bitch!
We seem to have a brand new playable character adventure on our hands in the form of FBI technical analyst Grace Ashcroft, who's investigating a series of strange, She's ordered to return to the scene of her mother's murder, and in doing so, must face her past. We then see Grace strapped to a gurney and hear a mysterious figure say,
I don't know, but you're the one that I've been searching for. Special one. The chosen one.
Capcom's official website points to technological advancements and a story with rich characters and gameplay that's more immersive than ever before. It's awesome to know that the next mainline Resident Evil is on the way, and we don't have to
Oh, that's so sad.
It's only the third game to get an official 2026 release date so far, alongside Tides of Tomorrow on February 24th, and a little game called Grand Theft Auto 6 on May 26th. Moving on, the Starfighter cast is beginning to take shape with Mia Goth reportedly set to join Ryan Gosling in the upcoming film. The Hollywood Reporter reports Goth, best known for playing Maxine Meeks and Pearl in the X-Forward film series, will play a villain in Deadpool and Wolverine director Tom Levy's Star Wars film. Production kicks off in England this fall with a release date set for May 28th, 2027.
Wow, okay.
Character who, quote, must protect his young nephew against evil pursuers. One of those pursuers is Goth's character. Lucasfilm declined to comment, so let me rephrase that. One of those pursuers is Goth's character, allegedly. As for where Starfighter takes place in the Star Wars timeline, it's set 5 years after the rise of Skywalker, the third installment in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, but it is considered standalone, Levy has insisted. He said at Star Wars Celebration in April, quote, it's a new adventure, it's set in a period of time that we haven't seen explored yet. Starfighter is shaping up to be the next Star Wars film released after 2026's The Mandalorian and Grogu. It does, of course, share its name with a short-lived series of video games from the PS2 Xbox era. The original Star Wars Starfighter was released in 2001, followed by the sequel, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, in 2002. But we don't expect it to borrow much, if anything, from the games in 2004. The Rise of Skywalker ends with a final victory over Emperor Palpatine, the state of the galaxy after the Battle of Exegol. And remember, somehow, Palpatine can always return. And that is your daily fix for Saturday, June 7th. IGN Live is happening all weekend long, so make sure to check out the broadcast on YouTube or come on down to the Magic Box at the Reef in downtown Los Angeles to party with us in person. I'm Sydney Goodman. I hope your day is as awesome as you are.
Thanks, guys. I see you later.
Stay tuned.